Well, tonight I'm riding a black unicorn down the side of an erupting volcano right into Mexico City. I am presently in Mexico City for a show here tomorrow night, but before we get into all that, let's go directly to upcoming shows. Where am I playing near you? Well, as I started to mention, Friday, March 6th, I'm in Mexico City at El Comedy Club in Roma. And then the 13th, I'm in Orlando at the Abbey. The 14th, I'm in Tampa at Crowbar. The 21st, I'm in Burlingame, California at Clockwork Alchemy. The 26th, I'm in Providence, Rhode Island at Dusk. That's a Thursday night. That was a little unusual, but that's when the local goth night is, nocturnal. The 27th, March 27th, I'm in Boston at the Hardrock Cafe. You're going to want to get advance tickets to that one. That one is limited seating, so please look into that one. And then we're into April. April 12th, Houston, Texas, a place I almost never play. It's Easter Sunday. I'm going out on a limb. I'm really hoping you guys are going to come out. I'm really hoping you're going to show me that Houston is a place you want me to play every single year. So hopefully I'll see you there. I'll even sing Bunny Apocalypse. And then the 18th of March, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee at the Concourse. Stick around after for Temple, the local goth night. Then April 25th, I'm in Kansas City. I believe that's going to be at Riot Room. Then June 6th, Denver, Colorado at Three Kings Tavern. June 13th, I'm in Richmond, Virginia at Fallout. And June 20th, I'm back in Sacramento at Sinister Creature Con. That show is always a lot of fun. And then there's a big gap where I'm going to fill a bunch of dates. So if you haven't heard your city, you may end up hearing it in the next video newsletter. But jumping over to September, I'm in York, United Kingdom, Great Britain, England. York, England. Let's just call it York, England. Okay, I'm playing there at the Crescent on September 4th. And that probably means there's going to be a bunch of UK dates. So stay tuned for an English tour in September. And that's all of our upcoming shows. What else is going on? I guess the most exciting thing right now regarding news is that I get to tell you a little bit about what's happening with Gothic homemaking. So I have started, I've continued working on Gothic homemaking despite my previous belief that maybe I would discontinue it and start with something else. But Gothic homemaking is still going strong. I've just literally traveled around the entire world to film an episode called 5 Monster-Themed Restaurants to Die For. It's filmed in Tokyo, in New York, in Portland, Oregon, in Las Vegas, really all over the world. That one's going to be followed by another episode called 5 More Monster-Themed Restaurants to Die For, and then there's a 5 Horror Bars to Die For. So there's a lot of really cool spooky travel stuff coming up in Gothic homemaking. There's also some DIY projects coming up on Gothic homemaking. And as always, I'm going to try to find some very interesting people in the spooky realm to interview so that you get to meet those folks and find out a little bit about how other spooky people think. When is this all happening? April 1st. April 1st. Now, you know, when I look at years past and I see that there's this huge gap in my video uploads from December to April, I'm like, how the hell does that happen? That's never happening again. Well, this year I kind of figured out why that's happening. You know, it's like I'm going away all of December and January. I come back and then it takes time to create good content. So I've decided that rather than like rush into it and be trying to make an episode every week and struggle to create something actually of quality and interesting, that I'm going to take all of March to be ready for you. April 1st, when Gothic homemaking comes back, it's going to be bigger and badder than ever. And hopefully you'll be able to tell. I really want to believe that these videos are going to be really high quality and extremely entertaining and have really great content. So I hope you'll stick around for the premiere of Gothic Homemaking Season, I think 4, April 1st, 2020. Also, Black Labyrinth is the other thing that I've been working on feverishly lately. It's my next album. If you haven't heard about this, it's an unofficial sequel to Labyrinth and also a tribute to my hero David Bowie. The story begins with the fact that the Goblin King has died, much like David Bowie has. And our main character has been traveling for 37 years to meet the Goblin King. So it's an epic tale. I think it's the very first musical I've ever written because it is a straight up musical. And the songs are coming very quickly. I'm really proud of them, really excited by them. Friends in the Dark, Little White Lies, What Will We Do, Safe in Your Love, Someone Like You, My Epitaph. There's already a whole bunch of them. You know, when I got to 6 songs, I was like, oh, this record's half written. And then I realized, no, there's probably going to be 20 songs because it really is like a proper musical. I also plan to have a storybook that goes along with the album. And I've already hired an illustrator to that end. We are just in the sketching phase, so hopefully that's something that's going to be available with the album. And when does the album come out? I'm shooting for August. I might be crazy, but that's what I'm shooting for. So we'll see. But Black Labyrinth is so close to my heart, and I'm so incredibly excited about it. And if you're coming to the show in Mexico City tomorrow night, you're going to get to hear a bunch of those songs. Other than that, I'm working on a whole bunch of really interesting merch. Wooden bats carved in Indonesia. I'm having more made because I basically ran out of them. I'm having beautiful bats, bat pendants made in Russia. I am working on a line of scented candles, Black Labyrinth themed scented candles, and also I'm working on finally releasing the scent that I make and wear, Lair. So hopefully before the end of the year you'll be able to get your claws on all of that fun stuff. And I think that's it. I really think like I better get back to rehearsing for tomorrow's show because I'm really going out on a limb in a lot of ways and playing material that I'm so not ready to play, especially the Spanish songs. So let me get back to practicing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you here next time on The Lair of Voltaire.